So welcome back to more Milon's Secret Castle, and after I cleaned up a lot of the things that I missed, it's time to go down to the well. Let's see, first thing I want to do is just shoot here and get the bee, because the bee is important towards surviving in this place. And with the lantern, if you didn't have it, it would be dark in here. But this is really the only room you need it, so it's not really mandatory to beat the game, but it helps. So let's see, what I need to do is just make these jumps. Let's see, these guys are really annoying because they shoot at you constantly, and they can land on top of you if you're not careful. And I want a honeycomb here, so should be right there. And yeah, this is a fairly challenging stage because, fairly challenging because there are a lot of awkward enemy placements, there's a lot of constant spawning of enemies, and then a lot of, really cheaply placed enemies at that. And here is where you would be completely screwed if you didn't have the fireproof vest. But see, what I'm doing is I'm just gonna farm off of this guy for powering up my shield, and also getting an umbrella. I do want to get at least one more umbrella, but we will have to see how that goes. And so you do have to constantly avoid these these squid guys and their shots. That's because these guys are pretty big jerks, as I've mentioned before. But it bears repeating, because they are big jerks. And see, I did try new settings during this recording, but I guess they weren't really working out for me, so I'll just keep it the way they are. And see, yeah, see, this is why these guys are such jerks, as once again that bears repeating. Alright, where are you? Okay, good, you're not there anymore. Then again, these guys are... And again, I am recording, so why am I surprised? Let's see, at least I can get my bee back. Anyway, yeah, that's annoying. But anyway, this is a very tough stage, as I've already demonstrated. And there's this fire guy shooting at me, which is not fun. And again, what in this game is fun when you get to the later stages. Anyway, here we are at the boss, and yeah, get your jokes out right now. But this guy has the same pattern, so I'm gonna try and stay in close. And I already lose my bee, that's not funny. So let's just get going here. And yeah, this is a place where it is pretty easy to get yourself killed. But unfortunately, I did get the crystal. So now my bubble's a lot stronger, and I can get the hammer in order to break through certain walls and find hidden stages that way, or find more hidden stuff. Let's see, what I need to do now is I need to kill one of those squid guys in order to progress out of here. Because what these guys do is they can give you this thing which lets you climb out of the well automatically. And see, here we are at nighttime, and it is just a storm, and it's pretty easy to get killed here. So I'm just gonna go back to the first stage and farm for health. I'll just see it when I'm done. Alright, well now that I'm done farming for health and getting killed by lightning here, let's just go ahead and get over to this side. And we find the saw, and this is what we're gonna need to go through windows. And the windows are gonna be indicated by the black bars at the bottom. And let's see, I think what I need to do is I need to go to this one, and then we can fight another boss. And one thing I should have mentioned earlier, even though I think I did, I'll repeat it again, and that's that you do have to understand how Milon's momentum works in this game. And what I mean by that is that you do have to like build up momentum before you make a long jump. And you do have to get a dashing start like so. Anyway, now that we're here at floor 3, this is where the game really starts to I guess turn up the difficulty. And I'm just killing these things because I don't feel like getting hurt anymore. Okay, is this gonna end anytime soon? Okay, thank you. And this stage is a little annoying because you constantly have these guys shooting at you. You have a lot of things to avoid. You have a lot of enemies spawning constantly. And yeah, that's where a lot of the trouble happens in this game. But fortunately, you can continue with a code if you hold left and press start after you die. Unfortunately, you only get one life in this game, but at least they give you infinite continues, assuming you use it right. Which I might have to soon with the way this is going. And one thing I should have mentioned about the bonus stages is that if you get more than 48 notes in the bonus stage, you can get $24, or you can get more money for, I guess, the exchange rate, because before it's $3 or $1 for every 3 notes, but if you get more than 48, it's $1 for every 2 notes. So that is just something to know. Let's see, I just need to get these guys out of here, which is all fine and good. And let's see, there should be another. Yep, there it was. And it turned out I missed the B. Let's see, I need to get this, at least before I end up getting killed. Let's see, I'm just gonna find some more money here. And it turns out this part's just really annoying because you have these constantly breaking floors, and then you have these guys shooting at you, you have all sorts of stuff against you. And yeah, I know I'm missing a bit more money, but unfortunately that's just the way it is. So let's see, I need to get over to the right. And let's see, there should be something important here. And what I have to do is I have to break this block in order to get to a... Oh, that's really funny. In order to get to a shop. And so you can get the feather here, and what the feather does is it helps you ride the elevator, which is going to be pretty important towards getting a really important power-up. And basically what those are hints in order to progress. So now that I've got everything, let's just go ahead and get out of here. And yeah, I think this is probably the easier way to do it. Let's see, I need to at least just make these... Yeah, see, this is what makes this stage so annoying, is that you can never tell like where a breakable floor is and where anything else is, really. So let's just hope I make this. And then, let's see, the exit's gonna be right here. So let's just go ahead and get on out of here. And yeah, unfortunately my commentary wasn't really all that good, just because, you know, there was just a lot of things I had to do. So on to this next stage, and this is a stage where, this is actually a pretty unusual stage because this is where money is pretty easy to find. So let's just kill these guys and then get in here and get a couple more bucks. And I do want to be small here just because it does pay to have a smaller hitbox in these later stages. So I am going to use it whenever I can. And let's see, what I want to do is break this thing. Just like so. Okay, I don't know why I'm not making this. Alright, let's just get going here. And then push this thing. Then you can find the balloon ship, and what the balloon ship does, it lets you float a little bit more while you're in midair. That's actually going to be really important at the end of the game. And that's also necessary in order to get to the end of the game. And what you didn't see there was that an enemy spawned, like right on top of where I was. So yeah, this game is kind of dirty like that. That's going to be where one of the exits are. I say that's one of the exits because there is actually a way you can exit this. No, that's really funny. You can exit the stage in the fireplace, but we're not going to worry about that now. So let's see, let's just keep going here. And see, I am going down here because I just want to get the bonus stage. But I really do have no business fighting some of these enemies now. And the reason I say that is because there's the fireplace that I actually have to use in order to find a boss and then get some more things. I also like how the music changes for the further you get in the game. Alright, well, now that we got that, let's just get to the exit. I think there is a honeycomb in this stage, but I don't remember where it is. I mean, I will come back for it though. And let's see, I just want to make jumps here. And yeah, that's the blimp in action, is that it helps you float a little bit more while you're in midair. Actually pretty useful. So let's just get going here. And see, the exit's gonna be up here, and let's see, I think this is a place where you can find a key if you are unlucky enough to have it spawn up here. Well, let's just get to the exit now. And see, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna try and make this jump. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky jump to make, but I am gonna try and make it because I do want to get the spring shoes, which is gonna let me jump higher, or I guess the high jump shoes. So I'm just gonna keep trying until I get it. It is pretty tough though because of the way the momentum is in this game. Alright, got it. And here's that money room that we were taunted with in the first stage. So let's get this. And as it says, we can jump high anywhere. And you can use this 2 more times. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So I'll just see you when I'm done. Alright, now that we're done getting some more money, let's just head over to the place where there's a lot of slowdown. But anyway, we need to go in here. And, yeah, sorry about that. Just had to wait for this slowdown to pass. Let's see, what I'm doing here is I just need to shoot a bunch of things. And this is where having a turbo button really pays off because you're gonna need to shoot a lot of stuff in order to find anything here. And that's the exit in case you're wondering. And I actually do want to get this boxing glove. And miss. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's just get going here. I do want to build up to $50 because there is actually something really important I want to get. That's here. So let's just keep shooting some more stuff here. And this is a tough stage because there are a lot of narrow spaces, a lot of enemies, and especially those eyeball jerks that like to shoot at you. So let's just not land on top of them. And that's where the shop is, in order to get said item. And because I have the feather, I can ride the elevator, as the typo said. So let's just get going here. And see, the key is actually going to be on the bottom. So I might want to just hang on to my money until then. And I think I'm just going to keep shooting these things until I get to the key. And let's see, the honeycomb, or the bee is going to be near the middle. The honeycomb is going to be far to the right. So let's see, I just need to blast a lot more things here. And just get bombed constantly by this jerk. I am gonna have to go back and farm for health at some point, but I might call it a video before then. I don't know, we'll have to see. So let's see, yep, there's a honeycomb. Okay, I definitely want that. And can I get this? Nope, I cannot. I really gotta stop squandering these things. Let's see, I need to get the key now. Except the problem with the bees is that they're always in like the most awkward places and they start flying away from you the second you shoot them. which makes it pretty annoying. But anyway, I'm just gonna play a bonus stage and then I'll meet you back at the shop. See, the bonus stage should be here. And see, I just gotta get up here. And yeah, I'm being more of a play-by-play guy today because this part is really confusing, and again, this whole game is pretty confusing. Even though, unfortunately, I've kind of run out of improvised stuff to say. And, you know, unfortunately, I'm no Nintendo Capri Sun who can create something out of nothing like he can. But let's just ride the elevator up here. You don't really need it, but it does help when, especially when you're big. But here I get the sword, and what the sword does is it does, doubles the strength of my bubble. And that's actually going to be pretty important. So with all that done, let's just get to the exit. And see, because the way my schedule is going to stack up, recording these is going to be a little bit harder. So unfortunately, I might take a dip in quality because I can't really record as many takes as I want just because of time constraints. So unfortunately, it is going to be a bit of a rough stretch between now and probably Thanksgiving. But with all that said, I am going to go ahead and call the video, so join me next time as we, let's see, progress further in the game and hopefully rescue the Queen. I will see you then.